You're so old that your publicist is a registered nurse. The audience bursts into laughter, creating an immediate connection with the viewers. Guys, they don't even know what you look like, Jennifer. The camera zooms in on Jennifer, and she gives a playful grin. Jennifer, you look so, and with a dramatic pause, perfectly imperfect. Quick cut to a series of funny moments from her red carpet appearances, talk shows, and viral moments, immediately showing how Jennifer Lawrence defies Hollywood conventions. Most stars try to look flawless when the cameras flash, always striving for perfection. But Jennifer Lawrence, she does the exact opposite. From red carpets to talk shows and all the delightful chaos in between, her raw humor and unfiltered personality are what make her one of the most entertaining figures in Hollywood. You're so old that your publicist is a registered nurse. The audience bursts into laughter at the playful jab. Jennifer Lawrence, ever the sharp-witted star, responds without missing a beat. Guys, they don't even know what you look like, Jennifer. She flashes her trademark smile, knowing full well that she's about to make this moment even more unforgettable. Jennifer, you look so. Most stars try to look perfect when the cameras flash, striving for the polished, flawless image that Hollywood demands. But Jennifer Lawrence, with her natural charm and self-deprecating humor, does the exact opposite. She has built a career on being unapologetically herself, raw, real, and completely relatable. From her breakout role in Winter's Bone, 2010, that earned her an Academy Award nomination at just 20, to her iconic portrayal of Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games series, Jennifer has consistently defied the image of the typical movie star. Instead of maintaining a distant, perfect persona, she embraces imperfection and humor, whether on the red carpet or during talk show appearances. It's these very moments of chaos and candidness that have made Jennifer one of Hollywood's most beloved stars. Jennifer, why don't you pick the first box? The game begins. She hesitates for a moment, eyeing it suspiciously. Whoa, I'm scared of that one. That one looks like a disaster waiting to happen. It's not just a funny line, it's a true reflection of her personality, fearless but with just the right amount of self-awareness. She scans the boxes again, raising an eyebrow. I have a feeling number 9's gonna be a bomb. The audience leans in, waiting to see what will happen next. No, don't open number 9 yet. Okay, good. Clears throat. All right, here goes. She says this with perfect comedic timing, her voice dropping into mock seriousness. That was crazy. In these moments, Jennifer doesn't just take part in a game, she transforms it into something wildly unpredictable. Her energy, a cocktail of spontaneity and raw humor, infuses every interaction. It's this same magnetic energy that led to Jennifer being named the highest-paid actress in the world in 2015 by Forbes, earning an impressive $52 million that year alone. Her off-the-cuff charm has become as valuable as her acting skills, making her a favorite in both serious and light-hearted settings. So how old are you? The interviewer asks, keeping the conversation going. Jennifer, always ready to turn a question into a chance for humor, grins. Well, I know you were looking for someone in their early to mid-20s, but I'm just slightly older. At this point, Jennifer is no stranger to being put on the spot. She rose to fame at a young age, winning the Academy Award for Best Actress at just 22 for Silver Linings Playbook, 2012. How old exactly? They prod. Without missing a beat, Jennifer responds, I just turned 29 last year. So you're 29? They ask again, and with another signature grin, Jennifer throws a curveball. Actually, I'm 30 now. The audience reacts with surprised laughter, and it's clear that Jennifer has mastered the art of making something as simple as age feel hilarious. Her witty response is a testament to her ability to stay lighthearted, even in the face of scrutiny. It's the unpredictability of her personality that has helped her build a lasting career, from her humble beginnings to her blockbuster roles, and a net worth that Forbes estimated to be around $160 million as of 2022. That loose, carefree energy is what makes Jennifer a standout, especially when she's involved in game shows or public appearances. Nothing stays normal for long. She doesn't just go with the flow, she changes the course of the conversation with her humor and charm. I'm just saying, with me, you always get it your way. This girl is custom-made for fun. She says this with the kind of unfiltered confidence that has made her one of the most beloved figures in Hollywood, able to turn even the most mundane moment into an unforgettable one. And in typical Jennifer fashion, she leans into the madness, saying, What? Dad, don't you knock on my door. Her quick wit and fearless sense of humor are at their peak. She doesn't let anything faze her. What's going on? First you're selling yourself out for a buck and now, this. The crowd laughs even harder, caught up in her infectious energy. Without skipping a beat, she quips, "Stop treating me like I'm on the kids' menu." Jennifer has always been open about her struggles with body image and the pressure of fame, but she often uses humor to reclaim control of her narrative. She has spoken publicly about the unfair expectations placed on women in Hollywood and how she has refused to conform. "Get your buns downstairs right now," she adds, making the entire moment feel chaotic in the best way possible. And just when everyone thinks it's over, she delivers one more zinger. "Eat me." Off-script Jennifer might be even funnier than actress Jennifer, proving that it's her real, unfiltered self that makes her truly remarkable. "I was like, be right back, guys. I'm going to go say hi to the Star Wars dudes." And I just walked right up to their table like a complete lunatic. Jennifer Lawrence recalls the moment with her signature comedic timing, gesturing as though she's reliving it. The laughter is instantaneous, not just because of her story, but because of the way she describes it so casually. And every single person at the table was just like. She trails off, the crowd laughing even harder at the absurdity of it all. It's moments like this that truly define Jennifer Lawrence's comedic style, being unapologetically herself, unafraid of the awkwardness, and finding humor in the most uncomfortable interactions. She has built a career on being authentic, which is why fans and critics alike have gravitated towards her since her breakthrough role in Winter's Bone, 2010. At just 20 years old, Jennifer was nominated for an Academy Award for her role in Winter's Bone, which kickstarted her meteoric rise to fame. But what sets her apart from many of her contemporaries is her ability to be entirely unfiltered in public, making even a celebrity interaction gone wrong into a hilarious story. Whether it's meeting the stars of Star Wars or stumbling through an interaction, Jennifer knows how to make it funny once the story gets out. The same humor helped her land the role of Katniss Everdeen in The Hunger Games, 2012, a part that not only made her a household name, but also helped her become one of Hollywood's highest-paid actresses. In 2015, Forbes named Jennifer Lawrence the world's highest-paid actress, with an estimated $52 million in earnings that year alone. And once there's someone just as quick-witted in the room as she is, things only get messier, Jennifer says, acknowledging how her humor is often amplified when she's with someone who can keep up with her. The way she effortlessly makes her stories funnier and more chaotic shows just how sharp and spontaneous her humor can be. Her willingness to lean into awkward situations, like this one with the Star Wars stars, is what has helped her remain relatable and beloved by fans across the world. With her self-deprecating nature and ability to laugh at herself, she's a rare star who can make a bombed, celebrity encounter feel like a win. "Before our sex scene, I had 2 Pepto-Bismols," Jennifer recalls with a grin. "During our sex scene, I could feel your, rubbing into me." The audience bursts into laughter. Here, Jennifer turns an awkward moment into comedy gold, showing how she can handle the uncomfortable with ease. Her honesty, especially when it comes to taboo or embarrassing topics, has made her stand out not just as an actress but also as a public figure. In 2015, Jennifer Lawrence wrote an essay about the gender pay gap in Hollywood after the Sony email leak, in which she revealed that she had been paid significantly less than her male co-stars in American Hustle, 2013. Her willingness to speak out on issues like pay equality, body image, and sexism in Hollywood is part of why she is regarded not just as a talented actress, but also as a strong voice for women in the industry. This transparency and fearlessness are part of the reason she has become one of the most admired stars of her generation. Once Jennifer starts competing, all filters vanish. She doesn't hold back, and when she's in the moment, her ability to turn even the most awkward situation into a comedic masterpiece is unmatched. But sometimes, the best moments are when she's not even trying to steal the show. "I hear there's a lot of singing on set," someone asks, teasing her. Jennifer's eyes widen as she plays along, leaning in and responding with a knowing smile. "Don't you remember, Jen?" The crowd laughs with her, the tension of a normal interview turning into an impromptu comedy routine. She bursts out into song, "Do you believe in love?" Her pitch-perfect delivery of the line, followed by a thankful smile, sends the room into stitches. But then Jennifer surprises every knee with a bit of heartfelt sincerity. "His son is a genius. He really is." Despite her usual chaos, there's a real warmth to her, and it's moments like this that show the softer side of Jennifer Lawrence. In a 2013 interview, she revealed that despite being a huge star, she still struggled with the pressures of fame and the scrutiny of the media. But instead of retreating into a shell, she used humor as a way to cope with the overwhelming nature of her career. Jennifer shifts gears again, continuing with humor that's just as offbeat as it is sharp. And Anna is nice and hilarious. They're like this perfect couple from a Nicholas Sparks novel. But Jennifer doesn't let the sincerity linger for too long. She quickly adds, "You know, when you see people so happy, it just makes you miserable." The crowd roars with laughter, and in that moment, Jennifer encapsulates why her humor is so relatable. She turns a simple observation about happiness into a universal truth, showing once again how her unique blend of raw honesty and humor connects with her audience. This unpredictability, where one question leads to 5 unexpected detours, is part of what makes Jennifer Lawrence so special. She can go from joking about a Pepto-Bismol overdose before a sex scene to dishing out comedic wisdom about happiness, all while keeping it light and entertaining. Jennifer Lawrence has redefined what it means to be a successful, relatable movie star. Not only has she earned an Oscar, but she has also earned the adoration of audiences who see her as a breath of fresh air in an industry that often prizes perfection over authenticity. From being the highest-paid actress of 2015 to speaking out on important social issues, Jennifer continues to use her platform for good, while making sure the laughs keep coming. Then there are the moments where the chaos is fully planned. Jennifer Lawrence doesn't just stumble into mayhem, she orchestrates it. "Oh, another fire," she quips with a mischievous grin. "No, Danny, not that one's empty. We need to use the big one." Her voice rises in mock frustration as she continues. "Bring something into this house that's going to ruin our food's nutrients and then light the house on fire. Thank God for me." Even when Jennifer is playing a character, she manages to turn an already chaotic scene into a full-blown comedy routine. This knack for mixing humor with the absurd is something that has made Jennifer one of the most successful and versatile actresses in Hollywood. In 2015, she was named the world's highest-paid actress by Forbes, earning $52 million thanks to a series of box office hits and endorsement deals. But Jennifer's ability to make any situation funny, whether planned or spontaneous, is what has truly set her apart. Jennifer's comedic brilliance extends far beyond her roles in films like The Hunger Games, 2012, and Silver Linings Playbook, 2012. In fact, her first major recognition came when she was just 22, earning an Academy Award for Best Actress for her performance in Silver Linings Playbook. At the time, she became the youngest actress to ever win that category. Yet it's not just her acting chops that make her a favorite among audiences. It's the fact that Jennifer's sense of humor is always on point. She has made a career out of being unapologetically herself, never afraid to make a fool of herself or embrace chaos with both hands. This is something she has said herself, joking in interviews that she has no filter and no interest in trying to be perfect. It's this raw, unfiltered nature that resonates with millions of fans worldwide. One of the best examples of Jennifer's ability to turn chaos into comedy came during an interview where she walked into what could only be described as one of the weirdest interactions ever, and acted like she belonged there. The interviewer begins, "So, you played in a movie called The Hunger Games?" "Right. Is that your life story?" Jennifer, with her signature deadpan delivery, retorts, "You shouldn't say that, it's off-putting." Then, without missing a beat, she adds, "I think you should be off-putting, because you're fat." The room bursts into laughter. Jennifer's ability to take uncomfortable, awkward moments and turn them into a punchline is why she's become one of the most loved celebrities in the world. In 2017, she was recognized by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in the world, solidifying her position not only as a talented actress, but also as a cultural force. Once Jennifer starts competing, whether it's a red carpet event, a late-night interview, or even an impromptu game show, she leaves all filters behind. She doesn't hold back, and that's where her comedy shines the brightest. Sometimes the best moments come not from trying to be funny, but from her complete lack of effort to be anything other than herself. It's this authenticity that has made her such a beloved public figure. In fact, her candidness and ability to laugh at herself have contributed to her global popularity. Speaking of candidness, Jennifer recalls a particularly embarrassing but funny story involving a family dinner. "Boyfriend at the time was like, eating it but kinder against his will," she recalls. "And then my mom leaned in and whispered, 'When I saw that dead, naked pig on the spit, I couldn't help myself. I leaned in and kissed it. Wouldn't you know it, 2 weeks later, I got ringworm.'" The entire room is in stitches, and it's clear that only Jennifer could make a family story sound like a dare gone wrong. But this kind of unapologetic humor is what makes Jennifer Lawrence so distinct. She's not afraid to tell stories that others might shy away from, instead turning them into moments of comedy gold. And the absurdity doesn't stop there. Jennifer's sense of humor extends to the most bizarre stories, like one about a tattoo that went wrong. "You've got this super faint tattoo on your hand. It's barely even visible, almost like a bug bite," an interviewer comments. Jennifer, with a grin, responds, "I thought it was a flick of dirt, but it's there to remind me to drink more water." But then the punchline, "Yeah, but the best part, I have 'I'm stupid' tattooed on my hand, permanently." Jennifer's comedy is rooted in realness, and this tattoo story is just one example of how she is willing to laugh at herself, even if it means exposing something as bizarre as an uneducated tattoo. The audience is already hooked, but Jennifer keeps going. "Why? Because the 2 is wrong, actually. The 2 is wrong," she continues deadpan. "It's supposed to be H2O, but I didn't go to school, so I'm just an uneducated idiot." The combination of self-deprecation and humor is what makes Jennifer Lawrence so universally relatable and entertaining. She's built her career on taking risks, and the fact that she's willing to make fun of herself is what continues to endear her to fans, making her one of the most beloved and down-to-earth celebrities in Hollywood. Then there's her take on Liam Hemsworth and his family. "Why do you call Liam Bear? Is he some kind of animal?" the interviewer asks. Jennifer smirks. "Oh, his whole family, they're real animals. All the Hemsworths are animals." She elaborates further. "They're the craziest family I've ever been around. The way they communicate is so physical and insane. It's like, 'Hey man, eat this scab, I'll give you $5. It's like a circus." Jennifer continues with a fond but hilarious description of the Hemsworth family, highlighting how their dynamic is so outlandish that it almost feels like something out of a comedy sketch. The beauty of Jennifer's humor is how relatable it feels. She doesn't try to be perfect or polished. She embraces the chaos. "I just get frustrated because every time we're at dinner, I'm like, 'You'd love this, you'd love this.' And Liam's like, 'No, I can't eat it.'" The entire audience laughs at how Jennifer, with perfect comedic timing, portrays the madness of family life. Then there's the ultimate chaos, Jennifer's story about being in Hawaii. "We were in Hawaii once at this house. We were all supposed to kayak across the ocean to some small islands. Sounds epic, right?" she begins. "My mom said to call her once we made it to the island and she'd order pizza, 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back." As she recounts this adventure, the humor becomes apparent. "We get to the island chanting, 'Pizza, hot pizza.' And when we get back," Jennifer pauses dramatically, "Pizza's not even ordered yet." With impeccable comedic timing, she adds, "You want me to order it now?" At this point, Jennifer's ability to turn disappointment into comedy becomes clear. "I'm literally trying to breathe like yoga breathing, yoga breathing." The room erupts in laughter as Jennifer perfectly conveys the sense of betrayal and frustration. You can hear the betrayal in real time. And just when you think Jennifer's public moments can't get any more chaotic, the paparazzi clips match her level of energy. Whether she's being interviewed, attending a red carpet event, or just going about her day, Jennifer Lawrence has the rare ability to make anything she does feel like a moment to remember. From her Oscar win to being a vocal advocate for women's rights, to simply turning everyday moments into something extraordinary, Jennifer Lawrence has proven that she doesn't just make her career in Hollywood. She makes history, all while keeping her sense of humor front and center. So now that you've seen just how chaotic and hilarious Jennifer Lawrence can be, we want to hear from you. What's your favorite Jennifer moment? Let us know in the comments below. Was it her candid interviews, or maybe her spontaneous red carpet antics? And don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this, because believe me, you won't want to miss the next episode of pure Jennifer chaos. Cue a quick funny blooper reel of Jennifer's funniest moments. Also, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe for more hilarious, candid, and jaw-dropping moments from Hollywood's finest. All right, now we want to know, what's your favorite Jennifer Lawrence moment? Drop a comment below and let us know. And remember, the fun doesn't end here. Hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when our next video drops. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.